Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of Final Fantasy XII. This will be the second video of Final Fantasy XII on my gaming channel. So on the first video, obviously I started a brand new game, so we're going to start from where we left off. I'll load the game, give me a second here. It's loading the save data. Hold on. Alright. So, this is where we left off at first save point in Final Fantasy XII. And this is where we'll continue from. Alright, so remember what I said in the first video. These lines show you that you're going to a new area. New room, new hallway, whatever. New town.
Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these. Fight well.
Alright, so Rex is going to take them all out on his own. What a warrior. Alright. Get one more and then bam, they're done. Alright. Alright, no drops. So here we go. That guy's having just trouble getting his shit together. See if there's anything down here, which I don't see anything. I don't see anything to pick up, so there's that. And he comes into the room and this
Your Majesty. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Damascus to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain, Seize the insurgent.
Hello!
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And to think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Off you go.
Rex is a warrior, though.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanastre. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I, to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Rabanastre, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ashe, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Rabanastre, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
That's crazy.
Hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna switch out my controller. If the broadcast stops, I will start another one immediately following this. I apologize if it quits out. I'll be back momentarily. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that switches out my controller. It should work a little bit better than how it did a minute ago. Was having some troubles, as you saw, with the running game on with Rex a minute ago. So as I said, just bear with me. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
And it automatically attacks once you put it on attack. It will automatically attack for you. So just make sure that you put it on attack first, and then it will automatically do the attack, so you don't have to choose it more than once. Okay. There's all 3 of them.
Wow, Vaughn, you got them all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now. That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
The Royal City of Rabanastre.
What'd you say?
Sir, you haven't paid, and I... What? Haven't paid? Second thought. Please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Watch where you're going, Churl. What? My pouch! It's gone!
The ball! Get out the way! Oh!
Oh, he's gone now. Good steal, Vaughn. That's great.
What? Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Pinello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this?
It's like, of course I don't want to live like this, but what choice do I have? For poor.
One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I will.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon. Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
Okay. And just so you know, if you're curious, the orange crystal is on one side and the blue crystal is on the other side. Or as you can see, the blue crystal is over there by Esterland, and the orange crystal goes to Giza Plains. But anyway, those crystals, there's even one over there to the Western Sand. There's a blue crystal over there. Those are all save crystals. So you can go anytime you're in town, look for those signs, and you can save your game, and it will heal all your HP and MP. And then if you are looking for your spot to go, the red X on the map is where you go if you are lost. So just consult the map. It'll always show you your spot of where you're at on the map, and then as well, yeah, there you go. There's Miguelo. We triggered a cutscene.
Ah, Vaughn, I was waiting.
Pinello said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier in the morning. Perhaps he ran into some trouble out in the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sandsea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too? I can't leave my shop and I've Pinello on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the sand sea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
Alright, time to go find Kites. The guy we just got done with. Time to go find him. Alright, and as you see now, the Red X has moved from Miguelo's spot to over here by the jar looking thing. Alright, so he should be in here in the sand sea. Yep. Right where Miguelo said he would be at. Go get him. Bring him back.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
A creature spotted in the ester sand. What is that thing?
Ah, Vaughn! Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomaj, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the ester sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right. Vaughn, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
Okay, so there goes Kites, and now that puts me where I can go hunt this thing. It's on a contract. So here's how it works. People post bills here and on the notice board, and they have a monster they need taken care of. Head hunters track people, while hunters track monsters. The monster you're hunting is called your mark. And just like so, you just get all the details on the monsters. And like you just said, if there's a certain petitioner for a certain one, you have to talk to them first to let them know you're going on the hunt. And since he posted it, he's the petitioner, you come talk to me. That's called step 1 done. Once your arrangements are in place, the petitioner will tell you how to find your mark. Now hunt it, report back, claim the bounty. Okay. Okay, so licenses, we'll get to that in a minute when doing leveling up, but we're still level 1, so we'll get to that here in a few minutes. Alright, so anytime you accept a hunt, it tells you that it begins. Alright, so licenses is what they're talking about. Pick a licensing board of which kind of character you want. And for Vaughn, he's more of like a... not archer, let's see. He's not really an axe and hammer guy, not a crossbow guy, not an unarmed guy. Juan's more of a thief type, so he'd probably be this guy. Let's see here. Yep, because you heal a critical ally, you want him to be able to heal, and you want him to be able to use daggers as it goes along. Yes, you choose that last thing before. I think always seems like the main character either does like smaller swords or daggers. That's typically the main character. So you go out, then obviously you see the licensing board change now. And like he was just saying, let's see. As you can see, I have 6 points on the LP in the top left corner. It says 6 points, and this thing's accessories 1 says 5, as you can see on it. So I can afford it, and I can equip that armlet. So there you go. And now I have 1 left in the top left corner. And now I can go to equip, and I can equip Vaughn with the accessory. See? Yeah, just like so. Alright, so now moving on, we must go to the south gate to go hunt this monster. Oh, east gate. So go down towards the east gate, and also as you go along you'll earn not guild. You won't really earn guild as much this game. It's kind of more experience and things that you pick up that you sell to earn gil. I mean, you've seen that I was picking up gil in the first video. You can still pick them up, but it's not the same, if you understand what I mean by that. Okay, so that's not a way out, so let's see. Oh, yep, right here. Go in here. This leads me over now to the middle section on the map, as you can see. And I must go to the right side of the map, so I have to go down and around this way.
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the, Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Miguelo. I just hate to see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offense in such trifling matters. Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the Consul waiting.
There you go.
Right. Gates are closed after this.
Open the gate for one person, you gotta do it for everybody. Good job, Vaughn. Alright, so here we are with this save crystal. As I was pointing out before, anytime you go to one of the sides on the maps, you see you got blue crystals there, you got an orange crystal over by Guys of Plains. So yeah, just make sure that you save, and it will recover your HP and MP when you go down here and touch the crystal and save the game. Alright, so in Dalmasca, XII, now that I saved and I came out, now I gotta go and do some hunting now. Let's do some leveling up. It's the main way to do it. There we go. I'm gonna finish them off. And that's what I mean there. You picked up an earth stone. These things that you pick up, you sell later. And you get your gil with that. Now you aren't going to be able to survive very long on level 1, but just keep in mind that even if you have to go back a lot into save, then just do that, because it's just easier to go and save and then restart from a higher level than to redo it all again. I love the battle music in this too. Alright, now these things, it's treasure, so make sure you pick it up, whatever it is. You get an antidote that time. You don't have to fight everybody, it's just a good way to build experience by fighting people as you go along, so just make sure that you don't wait until you're down to like 15 HP to try to go back to go save. The enemies will automatically respawn when you come back out, so don't think that you have to kill them all in one stop. So I'm gonna kill a few more of these wolves before I go up there and kill the hunted of what I need. Ooh, that was nice. 3 hits. Yeah, very nice. Oh, look, and level up already. Wonderful. Now that Rex that you saw, he's a little bit further down here, but don't go too far, otherwise you'll run into him and he'll kill you in like 2 hits. So you'll come back here later and fight him. But for now, leave the Rex alone. You'll see what I mean whenever I go down here in a little bit, but I'm gonna go kill this hunter enemy now that we needed to hunt. There we go. Got the hunter enemy. Oh, maybe we didn't. Now we have to run down there and get them. And we killed them about halfway. I'm glad I got those wolves out the way early. There's that Rex, so make sure you're careful. Don't get that Rex's attention. One more hit and this guy's gone. There you go, got him. There you go. As soon as you kill him, go back and pick up your bounty.
Galbana lilies? Never thought I'd see him growing out here. Ugh. This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
Not necessarily time to call it a day. Alright, so as you see, I got the handful of lilies now. And now I can choose to go back, or I can continue to fight. For now, what I want to do is I want to go back and save, because if I don't go back and save, I'll start back at level 1 again after I saved initially. So it's better to have the points that I just got on the licensing board, as I'll show you momentarily. And because you saw I only had one once I upgraded the armlet or the accessories slot. Okay, so going back to Rabanastre. I'm gonna go back in here and save, and then I'll go back out there and fight again. But going back to what I was saying, licenses, as you see, I have now 14 points instead of just 1, because I leveled up. So now with 14, I mean, still can't afford anything, but as you level up, you'll get more points, and then you can choose which way you want to go on the thing, whether it's getting more HP, whether it's learning new abilities, or whatever the case might be. Things you can equip. The more things you can equip, the better your character will be as you go along, the better you'll be towards the end of the game. Now, if you don't upgrade, obviously your character's going to be shit at the end of the game. So best to use your licenses properly for what you need them for and the way you play. For now, like I said, I can't afford to buy anything else on the licensing board, so I am just saving to start at level 2 again if I die. So I go down there and die this time. Instead of being at level 1, now I'm at level 2. Alright. So, now, go back out here, level up to say like level 3 or so, and then level 3 or 4, and then once I get done going to level 3 or 4, then I can say that's a good start. For now, my main thing is just leveling up the characters and not dying at the moment. For some reason, they're not responding. Usually, they usually respond when you come out. They're already back, available for you to hit again. Alright? And again, these pellets, the wool pellets, also, anything that they drop, you can sell later and get gil for it to buy more weapons and armor. And as you see, with this, it says 7 experience and 1 LP, so it's not just on your level ups that you get license points, it's also every enemy you kill. So obviously you have to kill enemies to get license points. So those points that I got was mainly just from killing all the enemies that I did. And sometimes you'll see later, some of the other enemies I killed will be worth more license points and also more experience. So you'll see that as I go along. But in this early part, you're only going to get 1 license point per kill or so. Yeah, see, you get experience, but limited license points. And that's fine with me because I don't mind doing all this hunting. It's fun for me. I enjoy open world battles and things like that. Okay, so and that's a town down there. I'm not trying to go there just yet. And that Rex, do not try to get that Rex to follow you, because he will kill you. Early on, anyway. Now, if you go challenge him later, when you come back to Western Sand, then yeah, you probably have a better chance. But early on, chances are if you try to fight him, it literally will be a 1 knockout blow. And treasure up here. like I said, it's always good to go exploring too, so that way you can see all the different things that they have to offer. But don't get yourself so lost that you can't get back though. And like I said, you got that map, so as you can see, the map, it shows you where you need to go. So the X marks the spot on where you need to go. So it's not just in town, it's also out in the open world. So yeah, see, all we need to do is go up there, to go back to the Rabanastre to save. Right now, I'm just trying to get to level 3, as I mentioned. So should only be maybe a couple more enemies. Be at level 3 already. It does take a while, especially early on, because the enemies don't give you a lot of experience, but but there you go, level 3. Now, don't get too close, because that Rex, there's that Rex right there. So, the Rex, yeah, no. Alright. Yeah, you don't want to get that Rex's attention. It's too early for that. Alright, so, now that I'm level 3, I'm going to go save once again. And just so you know as well, I'll show you here in a second. After I get this guy right here. Alright. Just so you know, you just want to see that I don't have anything with healing or anything like that. You'll learn about how to use things later, but the main thing is, you open up your menu, you can go to items that way, and then as you see, I've already got 2 potions and 2 antidotes. That's just from what I picked up out here. Now, as you know, I haven't bought any items yet, so main thing is a lot of searching and looking around and stuff will help with that, with getting items that you need and keeping you alive as you're out in the field. So make sure that you do that as well. Pick up treasures, because that will ultimately help you stay alive. Alright, so I'm going to save my game at level 3. Alright, and that'll bring us to the end of this stream. I'm going to show you again. Look, I got 27 license points. It tells you up in the top right hand corner, LP license points. And then obviously you see it says level 3. Whenever it says level up, that's the level I am now. So I can go back to licenses, go back to my license board. I have 27 points, so I can use it for light armor, first aid. First aid's always a good thing to have. That way if you get low on health, you can always use that. And then what I recommend is when you do these upgrades, as you see daggers 1, then you find daggers 2, and then like for light armor, like you already got light armor 1, so do light armor 2 before you do light armor 3, because obviously it's best to go in order as you go along, so that way you can use all the different things, either learn new abilities to just, if you can't afford some of the highest gear at that particular point, it's always good if you have the licenses and then you can afford it. But for the time being, you know, early on in the game, you want to get at least the next one. And then when you get further in the game, if you choose to skip one or the other, you can. You might miss out on some abilities and things like that if you do that, though. So right now, let's see. I'm not worried about accessories too right now. Main thing is either first aid or light armor too. And since I just barely got my first light armor, I'm gonna go ahead and get first aid because if I'm out in the field and I need some health, that'll help. All right, now as you see, I got 7 license points. I can't afford anything else right now, but I will be able to the more I battle. And in my next stream, you will see me battle some more, get more license points, and bring my grid out even more. So thank you for joining this stream. I'm going to save again, and I will end this stream. So thank you for joining, thank you for viewing, and we will see you on the next one.